as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Two teams that came into the NFL together back in 1976. The Seahawks and Bucs are underway. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
A loss of a yard.
It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. William Golston in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd. Third and long, it's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. Carlos Dunlap, the one who got in there to make the stop behind the line. Fournette running out of the gun. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
One thing that offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball, you're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Carson, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Steve McClendon forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
To Evans on the slant. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
At the Seahawks 41-yard.
Brady's throw there complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Brady gives this one off to Jones.
Seahawks 28.
And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
The ball carrier.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Tampa Bay.
1st and goal from just inside the 5. Now Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
6-0 our score after 1.
Buccaneers 6. Seahawks 0.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. This is DJ Reed returning. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's been an offense. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
For some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
At the 34-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6. Oh, they'll try the sweep. It's Lockett with it. 7 yards there and a first down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are. No question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a first down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. From the gun, it's Wilson. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. On first down, it's Jones. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
Less than a yard.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go-around, a first down as well.
And a Buccaneer first down.
Brady now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The Bucs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down. Give credit to K.J. Wright. He was disrupting defensively.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
Turnover on down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Taken down at the 40.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
End around. William Golston on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up third.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Good. Mike 51. All right. Here we go. Let's go. D, let's go. Hey, let's get this. Let's go. Mike.
Third and 2. Now Wilson. That's complete. Hits Carson out of the backfield. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From midfield now, here's Wilson. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
First and 10 at the 30.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Now a toss play. It's Carson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
On second down now, it's Carson. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Here's Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. From the shotgun, Wilson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Third and goal.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. 45. Well left. Here we go. 36 power. No.
From the gun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Throwing again. Brady airing this one out for Evans. He's got a man. Complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Time to go to work. Let's go.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The final shot before half for Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
On the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
The ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
To throw on 3rd down. Brady quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
To Rob Gronkowski.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A gain of 2.
Again, it's Fournette. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory.
Fournette, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
Throwing now is Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
Taken down by
K.J. Wright, the one who shot in there to get him down.
The 17-yard line.
This is caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1-yard line.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Brady going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Tampa Bay.
Ronald Jones. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs have taken the lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Shotgun now for Brady. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
14. Seahawks 6. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And This will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And his throw here is incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, and it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
Now here's Michael Dixon as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. They'll run on 1st down. Jones. And this will go for 5 up to the 33.
The ball carrier.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Buccaneers.
On 1st down, Brady. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
He was taken down by
calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they go screen. It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They'll run with a former Tar Heel, T.J. Logan. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. The Bucs on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt. To throw is Wilson, operating from the gun. And he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game now tied here in the 4th.
Myers to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Able to avoid him at the 40. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The end result, 21 yards. Clock running under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with Logan. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On the carry, it's Logan. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 26.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Now a play fake here on first down. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On 2nd down, it's Logan, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
A gain of 5.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Logan. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
To throw is Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And that is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
It's a turnover on downs.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. Tyler Lockett was the target there, and that'll bring up second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Throwing now is Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
First and 10.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Back to throw, Brady. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 16 yards, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Brady to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. Brady. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation.
And that score, in this time frame, That's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears, they get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final score, Buccaneers 20.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter. NFL. From Seattle, so long, everybody.